Model number 4, composite materials. In this lecture video we are going to discuss about sheet molding compound and resin transfer molding process. Let us we have a discussion about sheet molding compound process. Okay, this compression molding process is the most commonly used process, and we call it as SMC's process in reference to this pre-sequence of sheet molding compounds, that is SMC's material it is going to be used. And in this simple word we can say that sheet molding compound refers to the both material and type of compression process is going to be taken place for the producing a glass fiber reinforced polymers resin based components. So this figure shows that sheet molding compound process, it consists of what we call a continuous strand for this rowing, and the choppers will be there, and here the chopper rows will be there here, and along with this what carrier bench belt will be there, carrier film will be there, and what we call carrier film along with this here the rolls, compacting rolls will be there, and this is a take up roll here for, and for this is the final product. Okay, so let us we have a look at how it is going to be processed. Okay, so this process is exact amount of plastic resin or paste is going to be taken in the plastic wrap, form of plastic wrap is deposited over a traveling polyethylene film, that is sheet, with the help of this filter one, that is we call it as filter one. So resin filter is there here. So from this resin filter one, and this is going to be transfer this molding of process. On the top of this resin paste, the continuous strand fiber glass roving cut out to the suitable length by a chopper is deposited as shown in this figure. Okay, so simultaneously another layer of polyethylene film and resin paste from with this polyethylene sheet on its top as well as at this bottom, it is going to be pressed further onto each other with the help of this compressing roller, the forming them into a single solid piece. So they are then placed at a take up roll while material is going to be matures, so which occurs in an oven type controlled area for at least 48 hours is going to be taken, and it is then placed into a cooling area, then it is going to be solidified, and once it is reaching this cooling area, it must be used for within 30 days. So that is what the sheet is molded rolls thus produces serve as a raw material to make a composite material by another process. Okay, so let us look at for the advantages of this process is high volume production, and it improves the surface quality, and it provides better chemistry and mixing before forming into a product, and precise cross section dimension, and for the ability to mold the large and intricate parts also. So that is the advantages, and for welcome to this disadvantages for this process. So by seeing only we can say the high investment and processing cost. Okay, and a huge space also is required, and this SMC material must be stored in a suitable to withstand thermal and some moisture degradations. Okay, and this SMC sheet forming line must be and to make properly protected and to prevent toxic vapor emissions. And when come to these applications of this process, used for making electrical components and fittings like electrical switches, sockets, etc. So this process is also used for making panels, housing and container caps, dishes, okay, and other body panels and hoods for the automobiles. So these are all about the sheet molding compound process. So let us will look have a next another process, that is resin transfer molding. So this resin transfer molding is the one in which it is a low pressure closed mold process primarily used for the molding polymer composites with thermosetting resin matrices. So this figure we have taken from this textbook Kasturi Praveen. So okay, from this figure, what we understood that the primarily it is used for molding the polymer composite with thermosetting resin matrices. Okay, but some thermoplastic parts may be also produced by process under this resin transfer molding. So this resin, simply we call it as RTM. In this process, the mold cavity is going to initially they will be given at a gel coat and filled with the reinforcing material, performed fibers, and then this mold is going to be closed. So the pre-weighted amount of polymer mixed with additives and fillers is placed in the transfer pot. Okay, so you can see this transfer pot and other carriage and heater, and this is the main charge. Okay, once if it get it transferred to the pot, then it is going to be charge is going to be heated in the pot by means of heating elements. Here the heating elements will be there, that is going to be heated this charge, and it is a cavity is going to be drawn through this spool. Okay, due to which the soften reaches the semi molten state. The plunger mounted on this top plate is moves downwards and then pressing on this polymer charge and forcing it to transferring into this mold cavity, into the mold. Okay, through this sprue as I told, and it is impregnating the fibers present in this mold cavity, and it mounts the mold equipped with this heating system and provides the curing of this polymer, and it almost the thermoset is going to be processed for this process, and this mold is going to be opened and the part is going to be removed from by its means of ejector pin. Okay, so this is about the resin molding process. So resin transfer molding is capable of producing a very large parts like car body shell and all. So the more complicated than this compression molding, but it is not complicated as induction molding process. So advantages of this one is the components will have good interface and finish on both the sides. And one more is used only for the low pressure injection and ability to produce a near net shape moldings, like reducing the material wastage, and ability to mold the complex and structural and hollow shapes. These are the advantages, and when come to the disadvantages is the mold design is going to be critical, and control of flow or pattern or resin uniformly difficult, and the high investment cost is also be a taken part. So this is all about the process of various closed type of molding. Let us we have a look at for the video so that we can understand very easily. Okay, let us we have a look at the resin transfer molding. The first phase, that micronized binder is going to be applied on this fabric. So next, here you can see this how the process is going to be taken. For the binder is going to be heated, and the binder melts under this temperature and stick into the fabric. Okay, so here the heater is going to be provided for this heating this material, and this binder fabric is ready to be used for the next phase. So let us what happens in the next frame, that is here once if you get the resin is going to be transferred, and several banded fabric plies are going to be cut at a desired size, and then it is going to be collected at the same platform. So there are going to be a bind and make it as composite, that is a so then it is going to be pressed with the help of under some pressure, it is going to be pressed. Okay, the stack is going to be warmed up under press, then whatever the stack is the shape is there, in that shape it is going to be part is going to be designed. So later it is removed after some cooling, it is going to be removed. Okay, so once it is taken from the binder, it acts as an adhesive which is stiffen the perform on cooling. So then it is collected at the last. Then we'll come to this phase 3. What happened again, this is going to be under introduced some vacuum pump removes the air trapped in the preform. So any air gap will be that can be removed by the vacuum pump. So here this is the last process. So here we can remove the air traps from the material. Okay, with the help of vacuum assistance. So just you can see and how this resin is would impregnate the preform. So I hope you understood this video. Thanks for watching.